Hello, I'm Sylvia Moonbeam, and today I have an interesting one. It's the Lego Disney Encanto Mini House, which mini house is a interesting term. Because as anyone who's ever seen Encanto knows, anyone who's ever seen Encanto knows that the house is named Casita. So if you have a mini casita, that'd be like a casitaita, because it's a mini casita, which is just kind of funny to me. I had like no actual initial interest in getting this set because it has like the mini dolls and stuff. But as you might have seen from the sticker, I got it for 50% off. It was originally like $16.69, nice. But I got it on sale for 50% off at $8.34. And $8.34 is actually pretty good for, 186 pieces. It's cute. It's cute. I've built it already, as you can tell by the empty box. Now, I'm a big fan of the movie Encanto. I was definitely talking about Bruno years ago. My work, we were obsessed with it at work. Like, whenever it wasn't busy, we'd be singing the song. But this is not super duper what Casita looks like. A little bit. There are other Lego sets. I think there's actually 2 Lego sets that are a bigger version of Casita. I believe there's like a minifig scale one. There's like a smaller one, like the proper Encanto set. This one is kind of interesting because it falls into a weird little subline that Lego does of like the relatively budget sets. Not that like 17-ish rounding down or rounding up dollars is budget, but anything that's $20 or lower is basically really accessible for children who don't have a lot of money, or for adults who don't have a lot of money. So, this went from a like, oh, that's a cute set to it's how much? So I have never built one of these, one of the because this is a 5+ set. I've never built like a little set like this, in like the dolls line. It was fun. It was cute. Here it is. You'll notice it obviously looks a little bit different than it does on the box, and that's because these sets are kind of cute. They follow kind of the Polly Pocket model. When I was a kid, I think they still make them, but when I was a kid, they had this thing called Polly Pocket, which was these little toys that, they folded up and made like a complete little thing. And it actually has a cute little mechanism. You can see, I forced it open. But it has, you can see this little lock that when you twist the knob, you can raise and lower it. So in theory, you can, gently lock it and keep all your things inside. I mean, to be fair, there's all these like little detail greebly things that can pop off. So, maybe not the most secure Polly Pocket style thing, but it's cute. I just want to look at the outside detail. We've got a very kind of Encanto-y door. We need a door, a knob. I can reference the movie. Very Encanto-y door. Beautiful features because the casita is covered in different colors, because all of the rooms are styled to look like the different members of the family. It's beautiful on the front side. The back side, still beautiful, still very colorful. It has a slide. I don't really know why there's a slide, but it can fold up, sort of. There's also a little window, which is cute. And you can see some of the features already, but let's open it up. It also has these little hinges, so you can just turn the knob, open it up, and there you have actual little mini casita, Casitaita. And just from the outside, this is cute. It looks like a little mini dollhouse on the other side, but this is a cute little house. And because of the hinges, you can, adjust things to, bring it a little bit closer together, to, adjust the angles and things. But this is really cute. This is one of 4 sets that have an exclusive little animal friend. There is a capybara. I don't think the capybara has a name. No, it just says capybara. Capybara, capybara, capybara. Means. But yeah, it's one of 4 sets that has the capybara. Wow, that is not zooming. Hello. Okay, well, you get it. It's the capybara with the eyes. We've got a little place for it to rest with a little brush. The brush, I don't know why they included a brush, but it's cute. And there's a tiny Antonio. This is actually the same mini doll they use for Antonio, which makes sense because he is a small child. He's a small child. And of course, his hair comes off and is usable on other Lego minifigures if you wish. I did not buy this for their hair pieces, but I'd say this is a pretty decent approximation of Antonio, but they could have used the little kid legs if they wanted to go the normal minifig route. The Mirabelle is interesting because other versions of Mirabelle are typically the regular mini dolls. I looked this up prior to doing this video, and they did the normal friends size mini dolls. They did the child size mini doll. So technically this is the baby Mirabelle. So if you have the other Casita sets, you can now do the flashback of when she goes to do her door and fails to do her door, which is sad. Despite the fact that actual Mirabelle has, a white dress, or excuse me, a white blouse with the teal skirt and kind of the little collar thing. I'm sorry, I don't know what they're called. I don't know Colombian fashion. I love her outfit though. She's great. They model her in teal and white. You can see there's just teal with a white print. It actually does a really clean job with the white. I know sometimes when they do white on darker colors like teal or turquoise or black, it doesn't always come out right. But yeah, adorable little doll. So now you can do baby Mirabelle in addition to adult Mirabelle if you have the other Mirabelle. Yeah, one of 4 sets that includes the capybara, and I think one of 4 or 5 sets that includes the miracle candle, which is just a clear 1x2 round brick in translucent orange, but I don't know how well this will show up again on the thing, but you can see it has, even if you can't see the details, and it has a specific print. Let me see if the box will show it. It doesn't. There you go. Yeah, it has the little butterfly print to represent the miracle that makes the Encanto and everything around it. And how it's set up is actually pretty cool because it has a bunch of 2x2 plates with a little stud in the middle, so you can move furniture around or easily take things out. So some things it includes are a little piano, so you can play the piano while not talking about Bruno. It has a little stove, so Julieta can make arepas con queso. That's a good scene. That's one of my favorite scenes. You have a little watering can, which I think is adorable. I've never seen a watering can piece from Lego. So that's cute. And has a little cactus. So you can, I'm dropping things. So you can see what else you can do as you're, you know, reconnecting with your sister who makes plants. No other actual accessory bits, but you can see there's a lot of room now in the house to move accessories and things. There's also this, I think this is gold, kind of like a goldish color spire. I had 2 of them in my box, but that's kind of cool. Not a lot of gold pieces, but a lot of beautiful flower pieces. You can see they got the like salmon pink flowers, but the leaves they've gotten green and like a violet and a bright pink. The slide can adjust. You've got the windows and a door which can open. And last but not least, in turquoise or teal, I don't really know which color Lego calls this, you got a key. And the key can be inserted into this little piece. Can be inserted into this little piece to turn the latch like so. Or you can just turn the peg. I like having it up because it leaves the window unobstructed, but in theory, it doesn't really block the window that much when it's down. But yeah, this is really cute. I don't know if I would have bought this for the original like $16. But you know, for like $8.34, this was really cute. Also, this slide is a canopy piece for spaceships. Spaceship. I have a couple of these in clear for spaceships and mechs, so that's fun. That it's in, you know, like a nice raspberry color. And you can have people go down the slide. That they show that on the box. They show that on the box. Oh, also a butterfly. This is cool. I like the butterfly. I mean, it makes sense it's in the butter keat orange color because, you know, the movie with the golden butterflies. But yeah, it's cute. This was fun. It was a fun build. I was listening to a video essay while building this, and it was fun. Thanks for watching. This was 13 minutes of your life that you can't get back, but hopefully you had fun watching me play with a tiny Lego set for bebes. I'll see you next time. Bye.